Everybody, it's Patricia and welcome back to my channel. It's time to do another Chatty Get Ready with me. If you're new, what I do is I just put on my makeup, and this is more about telling you what's going on in my life, getting you caught up. It's more like if we were girlfriends just chit-chatting, and I'm putting on my makeup. So yeah, let's get started. If you are new here, I would really love it if you would subscribe. All of my, well, I won't say all my subscribers, but a ton of my subscribers have become really, really good friends of mine. So if you would like to become a good friend of mine too, I would love it. I love making new friends. So just subscribe, comment down below. I answer all of my comments. So now let's get started. First thing, fingers crossed, people. I have a showing right now. There's someone at my house right now looking at it. I have another showing this afternoon, and I have a showing tomorrow afternoon. Fingers crossed, people. Fingers crossed. So that's all I have to say about that. Now, it's hot in here, so I have a feeling my hair is just going to melt when I take it down, but I did have my hair fixed. All right, I have already done my skincare, put my primer on, and so let's get started here. Let's discuss my brother. I'm gonna give you updates because there's a lot happening there. I think the last time I talked to you guys, I really didn't know what was going on. I have a better idea. The day I posted my last Chatty Get Ready with me, my brother called me that night, and I got to talk to him on the phone. And he was not doing well. He was very upset. He wanted to come home. He doesn't like it there at the facility. It's a rehab center. He doesn't like it there. The people there are crazy. They're making him crazy. He doesn't know what's going on. He's confused. He was going to buy a bus ticket and come home. I said, well, can you walk? And he said, no. I said, well, I don't know how you're going to get your bus ticket and come home. And besides that, what are you going to do when you get home? I can't take care of you. I haven't got the strength to take care of him. And so he didn't like me stating facts for him. And so he basically just hung up. Well, it wasn't, I wouldn't say 5 minutes later, I get a call from the facility that my brother had flung himself in the floor, I guess, pitching a fit. But he was okay. So I thanked them for letting me know. Then my husband and I started talking, and we said, okay, I know he's got bills that's got to be due because he went into the hospital before Christmas. I didn't find out about it. Well, I found out about it right before Christmas weekend. But he had already been in the hospital a week at that point. So we went down to the facility. It takes about an hour to get there from here. And we went down there, and everybody there was really nice. I went in and saw him, and I wasn't sure how he was going to be when I got there. I was afraid of what it was going to be like, but he was okay. He was okay. He wasn't really out there crazy. I think it's worse for him at night, I think. But so we visited with him. I was able to get his bank card, his checkbook. He had all that with him, and the keys to the house so I could go get his mail and pay his bills for him. And we were talking, and he reaches under his pillow on his bed and pulls out a sock. Inside his sock is his wallet and a huge wad of cash. And I'm like, what are you? He said that He took $1,000 with him to the hospital in cash. And some of it was missing. And I'm like, you never take valuables with you to the hospital. He said, well, you didn't know who might need some money. I'm like, oh my gosh. So he was pulling out money and it was falling and going everywhere. So Brian pulls the curtain because his roommate's watching. Anybody walking down the hall, door's wide open, they can see him. He's counting out loud how much money he's got left, and he has about, according to him, he has about $250 missing. And he said that was missing from the hospital, not from the facility down there. So I was able to talk him into giving me the rest of that cash, that he doesn't need it down there, and that way he doesn't have to worry about it disappearing. So I got the cash away from him. So there's nothing anybody would want to steal from him. Now I got his bank card and everything, so I think that's good. I've paid his bills now. I went and got his mail, paid his bills. Everything's good there. He did, I did get a call from the facility the other day. I think it was like the day before yesterday. They called me and he had fallen. And they called to tell me he was okay. But this wasn't a fling himself on the floor, I don't think. She didn't say that. She said he had fallen, but he was all right. And that they are required to call me every time. And I said, that's fine. So he's fine. And I haven't heard from him again, and I haven't heard from the facility since then. So I guess everything's okay. We talked to him about how that really is the best place for him. It's not that bad. It's a nice place. And I think maybe he got that in his mind that, okay, well, it's not that bad. He said, you came here all the way from Asheville? And we're like, well, yeah. It's just straight down the mountain. We call it down the mountain because you go down the mountain. He thought, I got a zit right there. He thought that he was like 500 miles away from Asheville. I said, no, you're about an hour away. It's not that far. So, yeah, it's not where I would run by every day, but it is not that far. And we will go back and check on him here, maybe this week sometime. But, yeah. Crazy, crazy, crazy. You know, have you ever watched the movie Love Actually? And the character Laura Lindley plays, Laura Lindley's character. She has that brother who's in a facility who calls her, and then she tries to talk to him, and that's me and my brother. But I don't run right over there and coddle him. My mother never did, and so I'm not doing it. I think that would just make things worse if I coddled him. But this is a new role for me. This is not something I've done all my life because I've not been around him. I didn't get a real taste of what he was like until after my mother died. And then I know she did a whole lot more than I do. That I just couldn't take that on. And so, yeah, I know. You do what you have to do, but it's a lot. All right, that looks okay. I've been getting little breakouts. I haven't broke out in so long, but I know they're stress probably related. But I just see that there. I feel something big right here coming up on my cheek. I just had one here. I just had one on my nose. And I normally don't break out. But I know it's got to be stress related. Let's see, what's next? My brows. Other than that, see, my birthday was Saturday. We were going to go out for coffee at my favorite coffee shop. It's a local one. It's not Starbucks. Even though I do like some Starbucks. Yeah, it's a local coffee shop, and I wanted to go. And then we were going to go to Antique Mall, and then we were going to have dinner out. And it decided it needed to snow, our first snow for this season. And it always snows on my birthday, even if it's just a flurry. And we were supposed to get just a flurry, but we got about half an inch of snow before it was all said and done. But by late afternoon, it had all melted except for what was in the shade. But it was just so cold, we decided not to go out to eat, and we just ordered in. And that was fine with me. I didn't want to get out in the cold. And I'm sure there was icy spots, and I just like dealing with it. So we're supposed to go out maybe tomorrow morning and get coffee, because it's now back up into the 60s. I know. The weather in the South is crazy, but I hear it's that way in a lot of places. But yeah, be in the 60s today. And then my lucky bag. My lucky bag was supposed to be here tomorrow. I've been tracking it. It went from San Francisco to Wyoming to Illinois, is now in Ohio, and now they're saying it won't be here till Wednesday. I'm like, I'm always one of the last to get my lucky bag. Everybody puts their videos up way before me. But I will film it as soon as I get it. And I hope I'm lucky this year. Last year's wasn't so lucky. I ended up trading with someone, and that was nice. But I hope I don't have to trade this year and I get good stuff. All right, today for my palette, I am going to use my Nomad Hudson Valley, and I'm going to use my Born to Run Urban Decay to go with it. This is my palette I'm panning this year. So here are the Nomad shades. I'm going to start, let me clean off my brush. I'm going to start in the Urban Decay palette, and the one color I am focusing on is a neutral. It's called Weekender. I'm not going to show it to you. Well, I've got a dent in it. It's this one right here. I got a dent in it. I haven't hit pan yet, but I got a pretty good dent in it. So I'm going to set my primer. Can you see me? Yeah. I'll set my primer with this color. Okay. Now, let's head over into this palette. Let's see what I'm going to use. Let me clean up my brushes. They're dirty. I should have washed them. But I think I can just color switch them and they'll be fine. Okay. I'm using a Lunar Beauty brush. This is it LBE2. Yeah, it's like a Lunar Beauty brush. I think I'm going to go in with what do I want to go in with? There's not a lot of what I would call transition shades. Not a dark matte, not a light matte, a medium matte shade. I've got greens. Do I want to go green? I'm going to go with this apple cider donut right here because I'm not really sure what I want to do yet. And I just might use this. I don't want to block you. Just want to get this in the transition area so I can blend. I don't have anything else exciting going on. That's it for my life. No big plans for anything. Nothing exciting has happened. That looks pretty good. I hope you can see. I'm still not completely happy with the lighting situation, and I probably won't be until I get into my new house and have a actual filming area and set my actual lights up. But this will do for now. I like that. Let me grab another brush. This is my Refer number 12. This is one of my favorite brushes. This is a fantastic brush for crease, doing your crease. And I'm going to work on my crease. I do like that. Do I just want to go a brown? Brown is boring, but I always usually do wines. See, I used that last time. I'm going to go brown. I'm going to go with Farm to Table right down here. And I'm going to work this in my crease. Oh, it's very pretty. Oh, that's a very pretty shade. Blend with the brush I used for my transition. I'm getting quiet because I really don't know what else to talk about. Because my brother was the biggest news I had. Wow, I just made a mess. I'm expecting my lucky bag now on Wednesday, and I'm expecting a Tatcha order. It's saying it'll come Friday, but when I keep checking the tracking, it's not really shipped yet. The label's been made. But I'm like, what is taking so long? I don't have a lot of faith in the Postal Service, the United States Postal Service. I really don't. I don't have faith in them at all. I think I'm going to take that same brown, do my outer V, and under my eye. Let me blend this a little bit. Right here on the edge. These blend like a dream. These are really nice. I hope I didn't block you. I'm gonna take this little pencil brush. I wanted to try it out. And go under my lower lash line with it. Just halfway, focusing the color on the outer. There we go. Now, I'm going to take my finger. And I think I'm going to go in. Which one have I used? I don't know. I think I'll go in with Leaf Peeping on my finger. Get it on my lid. There we go. I think I need a lighter shade. Let me see what I have in my, not that, Born to Run palette. Born to Run. I have a color called Stranded. It's a little lighter. Let's try that in the center. Let me use this mirror. And get closer. Actually, I put that on top of Leaf Peeping all over. I still would like a really nice shimmer in the center. I think I'm just going to leave it at that. Not my favorite look, but it's not bad. It's not bad. I'm going to put on my mascara and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I am putting a little highlighter right in the corners here. I'm just going to leave it at that. But that looks good. Now, I do need blush. So this is the palette I'm using. My friend Dawn gave me. And I'm going to use these two brushes. I think first I'm going to go with this bronzer. That's a horrible mirror. Or does it? It's not a horrible mirror. Maybe that might make it a better mirror. There, that looks like a real mirror. You can see I don't usually use the mirrors in these palettes. Okay. These brushes are nice. These from Melt. I have to say, it's a nice brush. Oh, my hair. Oh, I guess I could tell you. I went on, I don't think I'm going to blush today. I'm going to highlight, and I'm going to use that Pots of Gold, which is what I put on my inner corner. I've got to lose weight. I've told you that. I've gained since I moved here. I mean, bad. So, I did some research, and I was looking online for the #1 weight loss program in the United States, and it's Noom. And I thought, well, so I went in and filled out all this stuff online for Noom, and I know they have a free 7-day trial. And I'm like, well, and then I went to like, okay, I'm gonna buy it. And then I saw it was $199 for 10 months, I believe it said. And that stopped me in my tracks. I'm like, oh, I don't want to pay that for someone just to give me the info on what I need. I'm the one who's going to have to do it. So I'm like, no. So I went on Amazon just looking around, and I found books. So I ordered a book about how to do Noom at home using the book, and there's all kinds of free info online, and I'm started a Pinterest. So if anybody's interested, I'll leave my Pinterest down below if anybody wants to go over and check out all of my boards. I'm big on Pinterest. I do it personally just for me, and I have tons of stuff on Pinterest. So if you'd like to check that out, I'll link my Pinterest down below. And but I'm gonna attempt to do Noom on my own, reading the book. Now I'm gonna do my lips. I have got Charlotte Tilbury in Pillow Talk Medium. I'm gonna line my lips with Pillow Talk Medium and then use the lipstick. Let's see, can you see me? This is the problem. I have this mirror here, but it is just, and this is gonna be messy. Okay, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna line my lips and I'll be right back. Okay, I've lined my lips. Let's put the lipstick on. That's a pretty shape. I like that, and there we go. That is my makeup look for today. Take the clip down, but it's just frizz right here, what I thought would happen. So guys, thank y'all for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, I would love it if you would subscribe. Any questions or comments, just leave them down below. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.